Welcome back to Copperline Rattler Ranch. I am Julia. It's probably going to be a short video because we've gotten way too much rain. This monsoon will just not quit. It's just driving me insane because it's doing some damage. It can be repaired. We've repaired stuff before. Nothing as devastating as last year, but still worrisome because some of the bags are now getting wet. So we have to wait until they dry before we can do much more on them. But anyway, last week's video I made a reference to Mrs. Gustafson. I meant Mrs. Lundegaard. I had my characters mixed up. So the reference was to when I was doing the straw chopping was to the movie Fargo, and I meant to say Mrs. Lundegaard and not Mrs. Gustafson. That's a whole other thing. So anyway, that was what that reference was supposed to be about, and I'm sorry if I confused everyone, but that's probably one of my favorite movies is Fargo. So anyway, that's that. So here we go. So here you can see some of the water seeping through from the outside into that bathroom area. I can't do anything in here until this really dries out because that's seeping through instead of just, stuff running off. Up here, maybe just run off from some of the seams that aren't taped yet up on the roof and that there, but by the fan, that was seepage through the bags. This corner is seepage through the bags. So I don't really want to try to put new mud or anything on these walls until, for the most part, that's re-cured. And it looks like Monsoon may be over. That might have been its last hurrah. In here, in the bedroom, we had a couple of spots that seeped through. And this is on the opposite side where some of the mud has actually sloughed off and the rainwater has gotten through. So my next concern has been now mold. So I've gone through, I went and got some industrial strength, some really highly concentrated bleach, diluted it per the instructions, and misted all these areas that are damp from the seepage coming through from the rain. Sorry, I'm spinning you around here. So all these areas I went ahead and misted with some industrial strength bleach, and it used the instructions on the bottle on how to dilute it and for what purposes you're diluting it for, just to make sure we don't get any mold growing, especially in this bathroom, because this is going to be a moist environment to start with. So this is one of the worst spots of the mud sloughing on the outside. None of this mud is actually intended to be the final coat. It was just intended to protect the bags from sun. We're nearing the end, hopefully. I'm hoping the end of monsoon. So I'm thinking I'm just going to let it rest, let everything dry out or re-cure, or whatever you want to call it, before I do any repair work out here. And then I might just go directly to the lime plaster, because you can lime plaster directly onto these bags and it shouldn't slough off. But we can't start it until we're confident that monsoon is over. And then I really don't want to start it until these bags are very well cured again, or at least on their way to being cured again. You can see the top part above where these bags slumped or sloughed. That is where we did the cob rebuild. It's all cob, and that's beautiful. It's just really nice. But down here where the bags were, the mud did slough off. These, like I said, are the worst spots. And you can see it's probably mid-morning. There's still a nice shadow on some of those bags. I'm not super worried about degradation of the bags, to tell you honestly. So we've also had some trouble with the tractor, so Don's been working on that. He's looking at me because he can hear me. And we finally got the parts in. He's finally got everything he needs to get it put back together, and then we got to get that front loader back on. It'll be a challenge. He's got the boys out there with him. Alright, I think that's going to be it. It's just a nice short brief video this week, because there's really not much I can do. So what I'm going to do, though, just to be proactive, is I'm going to go ahead and chop some more straw. I've got one barrel almost already full, and I've got a second barrel. I just might as well do it since I can't really work on the walls till I feel like they're a little more dry. And then I'll try to sift some more of the soil. It may be a challenge because it's still kind of wet. Usually the way it works out here, if you've got a nice pile, you get through the top few inches and the rest of it's pretty dry because it just doesn't go all the way through. So that's where we're at today. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Kind of scary video with the water damage. Remember to share it, subscribe, like the video. Any comments or concerns, questions, down in the comment section below. And we'll see you next time, hopefully with some more stuff done.